What is battlecourt Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A battlecourt game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battlecourt Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is battlecourt Jai-Alai.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to battlecourt Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Devils and the Cyclones. And with that, I'd like to welcome everybody back into another edition of the Fall 25 Battlecourt season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined as always by Stu Nyman to bring you tonight's contest between the Devils and the Cyclones. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Doing great, Andrew. Practices so far have been fantastic. Great day to play Jai-Alai here in the Magic City.
It was a great day yesterday as well. The Fireballs
Intense.
picking up that win over the Warriors. Able to keep that up tonight with the Devils and Cyclones. 3 doubles matches to begin, then 3 singles matches to close it out, beginning here with Division 6 doubles. What a fun one, Stu, with Kubala and Rock taking on Stan and Robin. Kubala and Rock 0-4, still winless this season. Stan and Robin 2-3. They've played every match together in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our first match of the game day. Kubala will have the serve for the Devils.
Again, Cyclones still without Bueno. Might have him back relatively soon, but Robin has been filling in admirably, doing a great job, and particularly in this Division 6 doubles team. He's a great threat in the backcourt because he can really control play back there.
Kubala serves. We begin with an underserve. First fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Robin. Low catch, made well by Rock. Robin's there. Rock again, tremendous catch at the side wall. Rotate forehand by Stan. Rock now from the 10 line, straight to the corner, out to the rebote. Here's the backhand by Stan. Wall to wall from the left side. Kubala on the rebote. Robin's there. Powerful backhand by Robin, stopped by Rock. Kubala steps in to take it in the air. Inside placement. Catch by Stan. Stan from the costado to the inside. Rock is there. Robin, beautiful catch at the 11 line. Backhand 2-all.
What a shot.
That one landed in. First point of this match goes to Kubala and Rock of the Devils.
Well, Rock comes in as the biggest X factor in this match. I mean, he struggled to open up the season. He's catching it below 88%, the lowest of any backcourter in this division.
But meanwhile, did not drop a ball just now.
No, I mean, that point was perfect. You just need a little bit more of that, more consistency. Kubala is the highest catch rate, but hasn't been killing the point all too much up there either.
Big backhand by Robin. Rebote, forehand by Kubala. Robin's there. Stan with the catch, mid-court, backhand. Here's Stan now from the 8 line to the inside. Another difficult catch made by Rock. There's the backhand.
What a catch.
Rock again on the left side. Rotate forehand, hooked. Second point for Kubala and Rock of the Devils. Kubala serves. Again.
Another great point.
I mean, but also with Rock, that one right off of the side wall, just, you know, whatever it was, a little less than a minute ago. Tough catch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everything really has been tripping him up. I mean, particularly that side wall. It's always a factor for him, and so far he's been great. And again, long way to go in this match if he can keep playing like it. The Devils need this team to get some wins.
Robin on the backhand. Rebote by Kubala. Passes Stan. Robin takes it low. Backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Third point for Kubala and Rock of the Devils. Kubala serves.
Yeah, that's a blind catch. I mean, Robin kind of ducks down, takes it overhead, and he's not looking at it as it's approaching the basket. We see how often that play happens. I mean, once a game day, guy takes his eye off the ball, results in a miss, and 3-0 now in favor of the Devils. Tough serve. Just under.
Under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Kubala already with a few underserves, targeting that underserve line, trying to move Robin up.
Here's the backhand by Robin. Rock to the inside. Robin's there. Rock again, deep in the backcourt. Kubala from the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Stan. Kubala's there. Robin at the 13 line. Rock again. Midcourt, into the forehand of a Robin. Big backhand, clears the overhead screen. Stan on the rebote, keeps it inside. Rock's there. Catch by Robin at the 12. Kubala on the rebote for the big bounce inside. Beautiful scoop high on the left side of Robin. Rebote by Kubala. Split placement by Robin will score. That's a point for Stan and Robin of the Cyclones. Stan has the serve.
Yeah, I really like that shot. I mean, you go for a high kind of two-wall that clips a bit. If it's thrown intentionally, it takes the back quarter off his footing here in the inside, and it's over the front quarter's head, so he can't really make a play. Look at how tough this scoop is. I mean, that's like a...
Good split placement, no question about it.
That is so difficult to catch, and often the guys aren't thinking about playing the rebote.
Ball tipped off the serve. Second point for Cyclone. Stan and Robin. Stan serves.
Did you see, even though it was a difficult catch that Rock just missed there, I mean, nobody next to impossible. It comes out on the next serve and misses it too, so it just affects confidence. You see one go by. And now the Cyclones with a chance to tie it up.
Backhand by Rock. Caught by Robin in the backcourt. Rebote forehand saved by Kubala. Stays to the inside. Robin is there. Long high carom. Read by Rock. He got there. Could not make the catch. That ball's tipped. We're all tied up 3-3 in the first set. Stan serves for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Robin keeps going for the higher placement on these two walls, and it's very effective. I mean, those big bouncers are hard to handle. Got the carom in there with Kubala trapped inside, and Rock does the right thing, but as we said, that's just a difficult catch. Just like that, tied up 3-3. Great comeback.
Ball tipped off the serve. Stan and Robin with 4 points take the lead for the first time here in the first set. Stan serves.
And just got to lock back in. I mean, second missed serve already in this set. After we were praising him those first 2 points, it looked like he had just figured it out.
Here's the catch on the forehand, Rock. Stan from midcourt. Rock, foot on the wall, could not complete the catch. That is a 5th point possible set point for Stan and Robin of the Cyclones.
Well, he's just gotten away from him quickly. You get another quick point. I mean, how lengthy were those first few rallies? And now, I mean, just a few throws and boom, missed catch. You know, a few of them for Rock and a 5-3 lead. Chance for the Cyclones to close it out.
Catch by Stan. Here's Rock from the 10. Backhand. Robin on the forehand. Rebote saved by Kubala. Stan has a tip ball. 4 points for Kubala and Rock. Still possible set point for Stan and Robin. Kubala serves.
Yeah, it's just a surprising miss. I mean, off the wall. I mean, Stan was thinking about the catch, I mean, well before he actually had the ball secured, and just mistimed it. I mean, really. That's all it was. Keeps the Devils in it.
Powerful backhand by Robin. Great catch by Rock. To the outside it goes. Robin. Good move. Kubala reads the rebote well, gets the big bounce. Difficult catch made by Rock. Stan on the backhand. Rotate forehand by Kubala. At the side wall, Robin's there. Swing and a miss. Point and set for Stan and Robin, winning the first set 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Yeah, that's a tough way to finish it. You know, Kubala was everywhere doing almost everything for the Devils, and then he comes up with that missed rebote late. 6-4, though. Cyclones close it out here with Robin and Stan. Can 2 and 3 the Division 6 double spot for the Cyclones this year, and we have yet to see Bueno. Robin has filled in, I mean, just beautifully for this team. What he could bring you, particularly in this division, is really something that not many guys could bring. He's so skilled. He's a great catcher. He's got a lot of power, and he can just really impact play.
Absolutely. You're watching Battlecourt live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida, currently playing our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on the Devils. Brock, even though they dropped that set, his catching early in that set was just really spot on.
Yeah. It's just the consistency that we've been talking about with, with every player, but Rock specifically. We've seen it in bursts, but over the course of a set, then an entire match, we yet to see it. So see if they can get back on track here in set number 2. 6 matches tonight, 3 doubles to begin play. So up next, we'll see Echeverry and Benny against Jairo and Manu in Division 2. Then Division 4, we'll see Nicholas and Kubala against Robin and Unda. And the 3 singles matches, we'll see Benny against Inaki, then Benetrix against Unda, and the finale will be Nicholas against Manu in Division 1. So those will be the matches in order tonight with the Devils and Cyclones.
See Rock there tying in his cesta as we're about to begin the second set.
Far cry from what we saw last season with this Devils team. I mean, CRB and Kubala, they were one of the best in this division. The Devils brought back Nicholas, they brought back Benny, they brought back similar backquarters. They got Echeverry and Benetrix, new front quarters. There's a lot of potential with those two. And then keeping Kubala, they figured this 6th division team was going to be strong again, but Kubala had to move up to the front. Rock's in the back now. A little bit different look than we saw last year, and results just haven't come. But still, with more than half their season left, plenty of time to turn it around.
We're ready to begin our second set. Kubala will have the serve for the Devils. Kubala serves. We begin the second set with an overserve. First fault, second serve must be good.
Was testing the underserve line early, and now the overserve line. So trying to get him deeper into the box, get a little bounce on it.
They work. The lines, they work.
Yeah.
Test successful. Here's the backhand by Robin. Rock down low, backhand from the 10. Robote forehand. That took off, hit the overhead screen. First point of the second set goes to Devils. Kubala and Rock.
We talk about one of the most improved players this year, and you got to start with Stan. His catching phenomenal, but also limiting the unforced errors. I mean, there was a time where he was throwing a bunch of shots to not a high degree of success. Now, mixing it in, the Robote is pretty reliable. Really the first miss we've seen today from him. Second, it's just a missed catch early in the first set.
There's the backhand by Robin. Rock at the 10 line. Tough catch. Robote. Big bounce to the inside. Rock's there. Robote saved by Rock. Stan. To the left side of Kubala. Kubala puts it inside. That ball's tipped. 2 points for Kubala and Rock of the Devils. Kubala serves. I believe we had a similar start to this was a little more choppy, let's say, but a similar start point-wise.
Yeah, 2-0 lead for the Devils. They built it. Look at Rock staying with the play, turning his back
really
to
well
it,
done.
and saving the Robote. That's well done.
Maintaining your composure once you've missed it coming front way. Powerful backhand by Rock. Robote. That rebound off the back wall, played by Stan. Kubala's there. Kubala, powerful backhand. Robote by Stan. Straight back. Rock's there. Robin, Robote save. This ball's in play. Kubala won that argument, made the Robote.
At least they got it.
Stan midcourt with a tip ball. Third point for Kubala and Rock of the Devils. Kubala serves.
Well, you'd rather hear over communication than under communication,
Yeah.
I guess. And these guys were screaming at one another.
Mine. It's as long as they didn't bang into each other.
Rock's a reasonable guy, though. He'll give way. He's like, look, if you're calling me off, I'll step out of the way. He did. Kubala got it. And the point, 3-0. Devils lead it.
Low hard backhand. Clean miss. Robote saved by Kubala. There's a scoop by Robin. Rock now from the 10 line. Backhand. Rock on the forehand.
Oh.
Long carom attempt. Hit the pad. That's a point for Stan and Robin of the Cyclones. Stan serves.
Yeah, you got Nicholas up there watching and giving Rock an earful for the throw. I totally agree. You know, at this point of the match, he's been struggling with the catch. He's been playing great. They've been consistent. They've been winning these points. The last thing you need to do is go for the hero shot and give one away. And it was a little dangerous, too. I mean, Stan was kind of right there, right over his head.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Powerful backhand by Rock. Caught by Robin. Kubala with the Robote to the outside. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. A fourth point for the Devils. Kubala and Rock. Kubala serves.
Another one. Stan's reaching low, and we say that almost every game day, how difficult those are to control. And you got Robin right behind you, too, has been the leader and catching everything. That's a tough one.
Powerful backhand by Robin. Robin again, low and hard. Rock, good catch down low. Big backhand follows. Robin's there. Robote, the rebound off the back wall, played by the forehand of Kubala. Robin makes the catch. Costello inside. Rock looking for the Robote. 2-all. Lands out. A second point for Stan and Robin. Stan serves.
Yeah, I don't know really if he tried to go for that or is that just kind of a last-ditch effort to save the Robote. Ended up being a 2-all and ultimately kicking wide of the boundary. Keeps the Cyclones in it, and as they did in the last set, they got back into it quickly. Trying to do it again.
There's a backhand by Rock, powerfully thrown wall-to-wall from the left side. Robote forehand saved by Rock. Big bounce. Oh. What a catch by Robin. Robin carefully gets that backhand off. Robote to the forehand of Stan. Stan low and hard. Scoop attempt is tipped. A third point for Stan and Robin.
Well, that one catch from Robin might swing the momentum of this entire match. I mean, could have been 5-2 instead. Look at this. He goes way up for it.
Phenomenal.
Controls it. It's bouncing around the frame. It's not a juggle. It just hit the frame and then goes into the basket. Beautifully done, and then in the end, Cyclones get it. Now 1 point behind. Hoping to tie it up.
Backhand by Robin at the 12. Robote by Kubala. Stand on the catch. Backhand from the 7. Rock at the sidewall. Rock again. There's the backhand. Powerful backhand by Robin. Sends the Robote out. Kubala plays it low and inside. Stands there. Rock moves up. Makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Robote saved by Rock. Scoop attempt tipped. 4-4 is the score. Stan serves.
Great point right there. One of the best you're going to see in this division. Back and forth, and in the end, it's that one that kicks off the sidewall back to the player's forehand. It's tough to control. Wonky spin and falls out of Rock's basket. And we're tied 4-4.
Rock on the catch. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Clearing the overhead screen. Robote by Stan. Sent to the inside.
Tough.
Robote saved by Rock. Well played. Robin gets in there. Backhand from the 8. Ball to wall from the left side it goes. Robote 2-all. Stands there. Stops it. Hard throw. Caught in the air by Kubala. Big backhand. Robin on the catch. Rock now from the 11 line. Powerful throw, clearing the overhead screen again. Forehand by Rock, high and hard to the front wall. Robin takes it off the sidewall. Robote by Kubala. Robin catches it in the air. That's a powerful, powerful backhand. Kubala gets in there, makes the save, and he scores on the return. 5 points for Kubala and Rock possible. Set point.
Well, Kubala running everywhere. May have hooked the Robote just a bit, but works out in his favor because Stan tried to pick it up on the right side and it went right by him. Take another look. What a sequence again. Hooks it a bit. Stan going to the outside and, just missed. Okay, Cyclones won the first set, so this wouldn't end the match here, but would push it to a third set if the Devils can do it.
Have Rock retying his cesta.
After these last couple points, I can certainly understand
I imagine
why.
it got loose.
He's really battled back, struggled at the end of the second set. He's had a couple misses, but there's been some great individual points for Rock in this match, and a chance here to get it to a third set. That'd be big. So hard to break through and get that first win of the season. So we go a long way.
Fault, underserve.
Yeah, I know. For me, it's like one of those things. I wasn't feeling this. I wasn't feeling the second half. Feeling the second half.
Robin down low makes the catch. Powerful, powerful backhand. He sends this one.
Oh.
Kubala, eyes on the ball. He sends this one. Robote coming to stand. Kubala makes the catch. Robin's there. Backhand. Robote coming back out to Kubala. Kubala, Robote save. Robin makes the catch down low. Big backhand follows. Robote forehand. Catch by Robin. Rock now from the 11 line. To the corner. Out to the Robote.
On the wall.
At the side wall. Point and set to Kubala and Rock taking the second set 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Play our third and decisive set.
Perfect backhand there by Rock. And, you know, you want to get those backhands to hit, and as they come out to the rebote, be as close to the sidewall as possible. Rock did it there. And 6-4, Devils with the response. They force a third set. See a bunch of the Devils team coming over there, giving some support in the set break. We'll see some replays, though, in the meantime. Forehand, ripped right there to Kubala, but he makes the catch. That was a couple times where Stan had those cortadas, and Kubala just caught it in the air. Beautiful catch there overhead by Rock. Stan takes off, looking for the rebote here. High to the inside, tough one. Look at that, controls it beautifully.
No, I think it's because it looks like it, but I'm not actually.
Falling down to the floor. Look, Robin picks it up low. He's got to take an extra second to control it. Not an easy catch. Rebote hook to the outside, but effective nonetheless. That brought us there to our third set right here. You see Kubala and Rock alongside Benetrix and Etcheberry there over in the cage. Seeing Etcheberry and Benny up next against Hyro and Manu. That's Division 2 doubles. His first match of the game day, always so important for momentum, and especially for the Devils here. I mean, Kubala and Rock haven't won a match this year. It's a team that they were expecting to do a little bit better than they've performed thus far, but as he said, still half the season left, more than half the season. They can get a win here and then stack some together. You don't have to be playing your best highlight in September or October. You want to be saving it for December, but you got to get there still. The Devils coming into tonight in last place. The Cyclones on top of the standings. This team is showing some good stuff tonight. See if they can get that first win. It'll be Stan and Robin with the serve coming out to begin our third and final set.
Ready to begin our third and decisive set in our first match of the game day. Stan will have the serve for the Cyclones.
Kubala and Rock there, talking through some last-second strategy. A lot of smiles. The vibe seemed to be high within the Devils team today, which is good. Amidst some of the struggles, you know. But you just got to forget about it. That first set doesn't matter now. Clean slate here in set 3. Ready to begin.
Stan serves. Our third set has begun. Powerful backhand by Rock, clears the overhead screen. Stan on the rebote. Dropping and saved by Rock. To the corner it goes. Robin's there. Great catch. Rebote left side. Splitter. Stan's there. Rock at the 9 line. Backhand 2-all. Stan catches it in the air. Scoop attempt. Tip. First point of the third set goes to Stan and Robin.
Yeah, Stan's missed on a couple of those cortadas. The last place you want to miss is too far to the outside so the player can catch it in the air. I mean, you kick it too far off the sidewall, it acts more as a carambola. That's not the worst thing in the world because it's kind of hard to read.
Yeah.
But you give it to Kubala in the air. He's made 2 or 3 catches inside, which has flipped a couple of these points. That was a good one. Got it to cross the sidewall. Snuck it by Rock.
Backhand by Rock. Robin at the sidewall makes the catch. Robin down from the 10 line. Along the wall. Kubala makes the save. Robin on the backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand by Kubala, low and inside. Stands there. Rebote forehand by Kubala again. At the side wall with a hop. Great catch by Robin. Rebote by Kubala. Stan's got it. Rock from the 11. Powerful backhand. Forehand to the left side of Robin. Robin on the backhand, wall to wall from the left side. Robote. Forehand by Kubala. Stands there. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. 2 points for Stan and Robin. Stan serves.
Another hard-fought point, but Devils have nothing to show for it. I mean, in that last throw, it's coming in right at Rock's feet. I mean, takes a step up. He could get there in the air, but a little late to react. Forces the scoop and can't bring it in.
Powerful backhand again by Rock. Stand on the Robote. Inside. Rock from the 10 line. Straight back. Robin's there. Kubala midcourt. Backhand. Stand on the Robote.
Oh, is it in? Oh, it is.
That is ruled to have landed in. That's a point for Stan and Robin. Stan serves.
Well, great save by Stan. He's got to go down to the floor, putting his body on the line, and he gets rewarded with a little kick off the side wall, a big bounce. I don't know if there's anybody that would control that one. I mean, that was impossible. 3-0. Great start for the Cyclones here in set 3.
Rotate left side by Stan. Here's Kubala. Cortada. Stopped by Stan. Rock makes the catch behind him. Powerful backhand follows. Wall to wall to the inside. Robote coming out. Stan makes the play. Catch on the forehand of Rock. Rock sends it back. Robin's there. Clean miss. Robote saved by Kubala. Stan picks it up. Rock, perfect positioning. Here's the backhand. Dropping. Robote for Robin. He makes a save. Kubala attacks. Has it on the forehand. Stan from the 7 line. Rock from the 10. Robote forehand.
Oh, that's going to open.
Will score. That's 4 points for Stan and Robin. Stan has a serve.
Just incredible thinking back to where Stan began his career here. And you got to give him a lot of credit because he
100%.
dealt with a lot of stuff at the beginning. I mean, struggled catching, struggled killing the point, and he's really put it together. He's been working hard, and you see the results showing. I mean, how he's controlling play, and I mean, effectively outplaying Kubala in the front court. You never thought you'd be saying that, but got to give Stan a ton of credit for the work he's put in. The results are showing out there, and he's an impact player in this division, no doubt. 4-0 now in this third set.
Powerful backhand by Rock. Robin at the 13 line. Rock down low on the catch. High and hard to the front wall. Robin's there. Stan on the Robote. Keeps it inside. Rock on the catch. Backhand from the 10. Rock down low. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. There'll be no shutout. Kubala and Rock are on the board with a point. Kubala takes over the serve.
Oh, you're right, Stu. Gives him a shot here. I mean, first point up on the board. Could have been 5-0, just 4-1, so see what they can do here. Got to get it back quick.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
I gave the complete one since I didn't do the last one. I know, standards. If you say a standard, you got to go with it. Are you listening to 80s workout music?
Here's the backhand by Robin. Caught in the air by Rock. Robin at the 10 line. Backhand. Rebote forehand save by Stan. That's a good play. Here's Kubala. Kubala's 2-all. Hit the pad. 5 points for Stan and Robin. Possible set, possible match point for Stan and Robin of the Cyclones.
I said his name the entire third set, but Stan again. I mean, talking about digging out a rebote. I mean, that might be a picture of that one next to it in the dictionary. Well, I mean, really getting the cesta into the ground, gets it up, and Kubala just missed the throw.
There's the catch. Rebote left side. Catch by Rock at the 10 line. Rebote by Kubala to the inside. Here's Robin. Robin, powerful backhand. Low and hard and scoring for the win. Point set in a hard-fought match for Stan and Robin, winning 6-1 in the third set.
Well, Cyclones take the first point of the game day, winning that Division 6 doubles match. Stan and Robin now 3-3 playing together this season. We'll move on up to Division 2 doubles with Etcheberry and Benny taking on Jairo and Manu.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Let's take a look at some replays from our third and final set. What a well-played match that was in Division 6, too. I mean, three sets. Long one, well-played points, big bounce 2-wall here, lands just inside the boundary.
What a scoop that would have been, but just...
That's... You can't ask to make that one. That's difficult. Another one, Rock lets it pass, and when he does, it's going to open up.
Robin, a lot of powerful backhands. That one to finish it off.
We're going to hear from our winners there, Stan and Robin. Congratulations, guys. A lot of ups and downs in that match. You guys came back in the first set, had to do it in set 3 as well. What's the key to staying in it together to get that third win of the year?
Just staying focused on our game, speaking to each other, still believing in it, and glad for the win.
Awesome, guys. What a great start for your Cyclones. Good luck the rest of the way today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will see Division 2 doubles up next with Etcheberry and Benny. Still looking for their first win of the year against Jairo and Manu. Etcheberry and Benny 0-3 so far in the regular season. Jairo and Manu 3-1, one of the top records in Division 2 doubles.
Benny going with a new look here. Untucked.
With the
all the way out or all the way in, you know, it's
that's the rule.
That's kind of the rule. It's in battlecourt.
Untucked. All right.
And I don't know that I've seen an untucked Benny before. All right, let's see if there's a difference.
Oh, he went with the half tuck still. We have to talk to him. There's a serve. We begin our second match. Benny from the backcourt, 12 line, back inside. Now Manu. Sends one deep. Benny lines it up in the corner. Now Manu with the 12. Manu backhand, middle of the court, drops it inside. There's Etcheberry, cutting it off. Blasts the backhand. Manu takes it in off the side wall, fires it deep. There's Benny in the corner. Manu sends another one. This one past Benny. Robote lined up on the left side of Echeverry. Drops it at Manu's feet. He runs around it and scoops it up. Oh, running backhand ripped off the sidewall. Great catch by Manu. Benny now, 12 wide. High and hard, past Manu in the corner. Jairo gets involved with the rebote. Sends it back to Benny. Here's Manu from the 11 line. High and hard, looking to pass Benny. He does so again. Rebote left side, turned by Echeverry. Manu backs up, makes a stop at the 12, sends it high and hard. Benny again, picks it off the wall. Jairo calls him off on the rebote, whips it inside, dropping Benny. Last chance, has to save the rebote, he does. Jairo Costado right up the middle, Benny's on it. Shoots a cortada, but dropped it on the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. It gets Jairo and Manu of the Cyclones, the first point of the match.
With both Jairo and Manu there, Manu moving in, Benny knew that he had to get that off quickly, which he tried to do. Just in doing so, hit the pad.
Here's Manu on the inside. Rebote coming out, turned by Echeverry. Manu backs up, stops it on the bounce, just beyond the 11. Kicks this one off the wall. Benny runs out of the way. Echeverry digs out the rebote. It's floating on the wall. Manu picks it up. Benny now back at the 13, fires it deep. Manu thought about it, lets it pass. That's right on the wall. Jairo scrapes it off, gets it to Echeverry. Manu, right to Benny. Benny high and hard, back inside. Look at Manu jumping back into the corner to make the catch. Benny from the 10, low runner on the wall, picked up by Manu again. He fires this one deep, kicks out to the forehand. Benny lines it up. Here's Jairo, low runner inside. Benny steps up, takes the catch, ends it back. Manu stops it overhead. Now Echeverry pulls one off the wall. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Benny jumps up, leaping grab on the right side. Back to Jairo though. The backhand now. Low runner Benny. All alone for this rebote again. Turns it inside. Manu comes in, makes a nice catch. Oh, bullet again. Jairo steps away. Manu handles from the back. This one comes in low. Echeverry picks it right off the wall. Fires it high and deep. Jairo gets it at the 6. Sends it inside. Benny, good catch, lunging back behind him. Now Echeverry up at the 9. Back to Manu in the corner. Sends this one high and deep. Rebote left side again. Turned inside. Manu waiting for it in the backcourt. Kicks this one off the wall. Benny sends it deep. Rebote coming out, Jairo now, turns it low. Echeverry picks it off again, backhand. It's a tough scoop. Manu missed it on the inside. That's a point for the Devils, and we're tied up.
We've talked about it every time that the Devils have been out, especially with Echeverry, that he's taking a little bit more time than some other players to adjust to the court, but not when it comes to power. Definitely not when it comes to power. He threw that low runner to the inside and lined it up perfectly to bounce at Manu's feet. I mean, you know, you can throw the ball at Manu all day long as hard as you want. He's going to catch it.
Echeverry up at the 8, cuts one off, sends it back in the corner. Manu picks it off the wall. Now Benny up a little bit further at the 10 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Jairo searching for it, turns her rebote at the 5. Benny, great catch off the wall, back in. Oh, Manu ducking. Jairo almost goes to the floor, but he makes the save. Benny runs it over Jairo's head, back inside. Manu takes it in off the sidewall, backhand low. Echeverry picks it off. Manu slows things down with the backhand. Echeverry again takes a look, fires it deep. Now Manu steps away. Jairo looking for that rebote, picks it off the wall. Oh, right to Echeverry. Kind of stuck in the basket. Now Manu from the 10. Takes Benny to the outside. He makes the catch low. Forehand crossing the wall. Manu steps around it in position. Saves the rebote. Etcheberry couldn't get it. It's a pass to the backcourt. Now Benny comes over the top to the inside. Now Jairo. Gets it back to Benny there in the corner. Benny stepped in front of that one, not gonna let it drop. Here's Manu now, up at the 11 line, low to the inside. Etcheberry lets it pass. Here's Benny from the back. Manu stops another one overhead, dropping inside. Here's Etcheberry. Long rebote coming out. Etcheberry at the 6, turns it wall to wall. Manu looking at it. Jairo winds up the left side, turns it inside. Oh, what a tough stop by Benny. Manu ducked out of the way late. Rebote turn. Etcheberry, Costado. It's a 2-wall. Snapped in to score. That's 2 for the Devils. They lead.
It's really a question of comfort. Etcheberry needs to get comfortable throwing that 2-wall. We've seen him do it a couple times. We saw him do it in the practice just before we began, and he rifled one that was like, you could barely see it. This one not thrown particularly hard, but thrown cautiously, but at the right time.
Hard serve. Manu takes it in right off the sidewall. Powers the backhand. Etcheberry, left side rebote. Right along the wall. Manu, what a tough scoop. Made it to 12. Benny now at the backhand. Manu picks it up. Backhand 2-wall to score. It looked like he was just kind of waiting for that one, the way he threw it. 2-2, tied up. Got it off so quickly, but Etcheberry's been aggressive today, and
yeah,
there's the backhand 2-wall.
And it just cleared the pad, too.
Hard serve dropping low, but that's an under serve. First fault, second serve for Jairo. Oh, that one died in the corner. Jairo swept it up off the floor. That's a nice save. Etcheberry, though, takes a look. Cortada will score. Devils back ahead, 3-2.
So apparently a little earlier I had a hot mic moment, and I believe that it was when I questioned you about the dictionary. But I have a way to, like, make it okay.
Yeah.
So that is like textbook Cortada. That
Sure.
that we just saw.
That was a good one.
Not dictionary, textbook. A little difference there.
Under serve, first fault, second serve coming up.
EPL has chimed in and said semantics are very important. They are. They really are. They really are.
Oh, that is an overserve, a double fault. We're tied 3-3. Rare double faults, too.
Yeah, very unfortunate. You don't want to, unforced errors and the double fault. We saw a double fault yesterday with Joseph. And
yeah, Etcheberry not on the list of double faulters this year, so I think that's his first. Benny, low runner inside. Manu scoops it up at the 12. Back right along the wall. Etcheberry stops it. Sends it high and deep. Low bullet kicking out. Rebote now for Jairo. Turns it along the wall. Now Benny, nice catch. Long rebote again. Jairo from the forehand. 7 line to the inside. Drops into the Chula. Comes out. Etcheberry gets a lot on that rebote. Now Manu from the 12. It inside again. Etcheberry comes back and saves the rebote. Now Manu crashes into the wall, comes out over the top to the inside. Now Benny. Jairo turns it to 4. Cortada rebote coming in. Benny digs it to the outside. Jairo, what a catch. Fires it in. Coming off the wall. Benny scoops it up. Now Manu grabs it off the floor. Hard inside. Benny, what a stop in the corner. Etcheberry missed ball there inside. Well played point. Goes to the Cyclones. They lead 4-3.
Etcheberry's catching, particularly at the side wall, has been very good. That ball is coming really hard as thrown by Manu.
Etcheberry lets that serve past Benny from the back. High and hard. Manu lines it up on the left side. Benny goes flying into the corner. Hard backhand. Can't get it past Manu, though. Stops it. Puts it on the wall. And now the rebote. Kicks up to Manu. Comes over the top from the right side. Crosses the wall. Benny steps in front of it from the 11. Hard to the inside. Crossing again. Manu. Left side rebote. Comes up the middle. Past Etcheberry. Benny. On the backcourt. Crosses the sidewall again. Manu steps in front of it. Saves the rebote. Etcheberry. Good range. Comes cross court. Lines it on the wall. Manu scrapes it off. Etcheberry hooked that rebote. 5 points. Possible set point for Jairo Manu.
Yeah, that happened so fast. And clearly hooked it. Just that ball stuck in the cestas. He was, I imagine, going straight outside. I think Philo was probably the idea, but
that's what it looked like.
Didn't release the ball from the cesta. When folks ask, do they have that much control? The answer is, yep. Yes, qualified. A qualified yes.
And he starts it off low. Jairo picks it right off the wall. Same return. Benny stops it. The backhand, 2 walls in the pad. Point and set. Jairo Manu win it 6-3, 2 minutes. Play set 2.
You're watching Battlecourt live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our second of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Devils and the Cyclones. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on Jairo and Manu. They just won that first set. What we're used to seeing from Jairo and Manu, consistent catching. Good communication, impeccable court positioning, moving to the ball as it's being thrown by the other team to make sure in position to make the catch. Benny there on the left hand of your screen. Etcheberry still making the adjustment to the court here at Magic City. Tremendous power on that left side. Good catching ability. See Benetrix there next to him, giving him feedback. We'll see Benetrix in singles in our 5th match, which will be a singles match. Kubala and Rock still really talking about what happened in that first match. You know, Rock's catching was just so spot on, and they let the match get away from them. You hear me say game match like frequently because I've been calling highlight games for so long that to refer to them as matches catches me.
The game match. Yeah.
So I say game and I just say match. Just eventually I'll make the correction.
Well, there's a lot of verbiage. You see the match score, game day score, a lot of scores. You know.
That's why I leave the statistics completely to you. Because if I have to start thinking about that, I mean, you do everything.
Best case scenario.
The play-by-play, the stats, catch percentage, and differential, and something like that.
I just look at it.
I think about a differential, and I'm no mechanic. I'm thinking about, like, the differential in my car. You know, does it require fluid this year? Clocks tick down. Ready to begin our second set.
And we're ready to begin set number 2 here. Etcheberry and Benny will be serving to Jairo and Manu. There's the serve. Our second set is underway. Low backhand inside Etcheberry. Left side save. Puts it along the wall. Manu stops it on the right side. Over the top. Benny backing up. Makes the catch. Fires it back. Manu able to pick it up at the 11 line. Benny, nice catch at the 13. Manu stops it again. Backhand coming in low. Benny's got to step up, makes the play. Bote coming way out. Jairo still going. Turns it at the 5 line off his footing. Benny picks it up off the wall. Another one. Jairo now at the 4 line. Harder inside. And Benny stops it overhead. Third one. Benny got that one before a cross. Would have been a tough play. Jairo now. Backhand. Looking to pass. Benny now goes up for it on the right side. Back inside. Crossing. Manu ducks. And Jairo turns it back. Free wall play. Jairo. Another Manu steps in front of that one. Saves her bote. Benny a little bit higher. Puts it right on the wall. Manu takes it off. Rabote just launched by Etcheberry. Jairo now off his footing, drops at his feet. Benny comes in for the backcourt. Oh, wow, what a catch. Manu goes flying into the wall. Back to Etcheberry. He's at the 8. High and deep. Rabote now come at the 4 line. Jairo whips it inside. Benny keeps it on the backhand. Nice catch. Jairo pass on the scoop, saves the Rabote. It's a big bouncer. Benny controls the floater. Look at Jairo, steps in front of that one, right off the wall. Benny now just beyond the 11. High and hard, this one's coming out. Jairo still going at the 5. And a hop to save that one, and Etcheberry hops into the side wall with a nice catch. Rabote turned, it's dropping. Benny one-handed save. It opens up to Jairo though on the outside. He whips it back in. Benny scoops this one up. What a great point. Now Manu. Hard catch. Rabote coming out again. Etcheberry from the left side. Turns it, tries to get it to pass. He does. It comes out far. Jairo, last line of defense. Now Etcheberry scoops it, whips it at Manu's feet. He takes it in again. What a stop. Rabote forehand. Oh, wall to wall. Will Jairo get there? He does at the 5. Puts it right up the middle. Benny now from the 9. Low and hard. Scoop. Missed off the side wall. What a point. To begin set 2, that goes to the Devils.
Tremendous, tremendous point. Again, it's not that you just want to give everybody credit, but everybody played really well on that point. Benny settled 2 very difficult catches. Etcheberry, court positioning spot on. Jairo making Rabotes like we're used to seeing in Manu. Catch after catch.
That's a hard serve, Manu, though. Takes it in on the left side, back to Etcheberry. Low runner. Here's Etcheberry again. Takes a look, sends it deep. This one comes shooting off the back wall. Jairo turns it outside. Benny missed a step, but that was 2 bounces before he could save that Rabote.
Good effort.
Gets the Cyclones on the board in set 2. Yeah, Benny actually had a read on it, but he just lost his footing there as he made his way outside.
It's so tough to make that. I mean, that Rabote is going straight from the back wall to the floor, and it's already bounced once, so.
Yeah, it happened quick.
Yeah, it shoots straight down. That's.
Hard serve. Here's Benny. Puts it on the wall. Manu stands in, makes a catch deep in the backcourt. Benny launches it, clears the screen. Now Jairo on the Rabote. Flips it inside past Benny. Etcheberry off his footing, sends it up the wall. Manu lines it up. Low runner. Benny back at the 12, makes a nice catch. Backhand coming way out. Jairo on the Rabote, turns it over the top. Etcheberry steps in front of it. Nice play. One comes shooting out again. Jairo turns it on the right side, back to Benny. Jairo left side Rabote kicking up on the wall. Benny, fine catch. Big backhand follows. Jairo up at the 2 line, turns it back inside Etcheberry. That's right on the wall, and he can't make the save. 2-1 lead for the Cyclones. Look at this Robote here. Just launched it into the corner, and look at where the return is. Right on the side wall. Etcheberry tried to flick it up on the back end, and it's in play if you can do it, but that's tough. Not as many as Kyle has, that's for sure. Robote forehand turned wall to wall. That's a big bouncing Robote, and Jairo can't save it. Etcheberry and Benny tie it up, 2-2. See how high that one bounced to? I mean, you don't see Robotes quite like that. I mean, look at this. Clears the screen, hits high off the back wall. Boy, and it ends up right on the numbers on top of it. What a play. Manu gets it off quick. Etcheberry steps in front of the 9 line to the inside. Now Jairo. Backhand, low bullet, picked off the wall. Manu goes flying back beyond the 13, makes the catch. Now Benny. Backhand. Jairo goes flying in, makes a stop on the left side. Hard throw again. Now the Robote for Etcheberry. Turn back inside. Manu goes up, makes a fine catch. Benny crosses with the right side. Robote for Jairo. Etcheberry tries to get there. Benny can't. He's got it in the backcourt. Jairo launches another Robote. Etcheberry just lays it up from the left side. Manu with time comes in. Makes a catch, outside placement. Oh, opens
Beautifully
and
done.
Scores to the outside. What a throw there. That gives the Cyclones a 3-2 lead. Ooh, that's pretty nasty, Stu.
We don't see Manu throw a lot of outside plays, not on the right side. From the left side, yeah.
But look at the way he, oh
Yeah,
my.
right over the top. So this is going to bounce. Etcheberry was there, just wasn't prepared for it.
Well, under serve, first fault, second serve for Jairo. Hard serve, Benny gets it on the outside, puts it on the wall. Manu gets it just before it crosses. Benny reaches down low, sends it high. That barely clears the screen. Jairo's at the 2 line, whips it right back to Benny. Inside placement from the costado. Manu gets out to the 8, saves Robote. Oh, Benny, that was a tough catch. Here's Benny from the 9. It's a cortada. Manu takes it in right off the side wall. Etcheberry scrapes it off the numbers, fires it deep. Jairo all the way at the 3 now, hard from the left side. Benny makes the catch in the air. Now Manu tries to get out there. No, Jairo calls him off. Etcheberry comes cross court, 2 wall, too low. That's in the pad. Pad is bad. 4-2 lead for the Cyclones.
Etcheberry wanted that shot so badly. He reached in to make that catch, I believe with the specific intent to snap a 2-wall, which, based on everyone else's positioning, probably a good shot for him to throw, but just failed to execute.
You got Jairo, too, always going through the same serve routine every time. Takes his time. Here's Manu. Drops it between the Devils. Etcheberry has it off the wall, but gives it right to Jairo on the rebote. He fires the backhand. Rebote left side, turned high. Manu retreated, then stepped up, made the catch in the air. Benny gets it off quick, but Jairo comes flying in, stops it up in the front court. Benny has it again in the back now. Drops one inside, Manu steps up, fires it deep, that's a low bullet. Benny ducks, comes flying off the back wall. Etcheberry onto a knee, makes the save. Cortada comes in, it's dropping, scooped up by Benny. Rebote forehand out, coming up the middle. Benny makes a stop on the right side, hands it back to Jairo, it's dropping. Manu able to step up, catch it in the air. High bouncing rebote, turn two walls. Jairo makes the catch, fires it back. Past Etcheberry, Benny on the outside, turns the two wall. Jairo caught it, didn't know for sure. Another one coming in. Benny digs it out.
Again.
This one's close. Jairo scoops it. A third Cortada's caught in the air by Etcheberry. Split placement. Look at Manu. He goes to the floor. What a point. Outside placement, scooped by Jairo. Inside placement, picked up by Benny.
It's still going
He's got it at the 9 line. Oh, what a point. Floats one to the inside, slows it down for the moment. Etcheberry on the rebote, turns it at Manu's feet. He gets there on the outside, two wall. Oh, wow. As in the pad. What a point. Goes to the Devils and cuts the deficit to just 1.
So much happened in that point between points and literally we just said we saw the point of the season yesterday. And now we're seeing it every day.
It'd be a nice compilation at the end of the year.
That will be.
Low to the inside, scoop by Benny. High and deep rebote now for Jairo, sends it back. Benny stops it again, left side. Tries to get it on the wall. Manu, though, steps in. Fires it even deeper. Rebote coming way out. Etcheberry high to the inside on the wall. Oh, what a play by Manu. Terrific control. Jairo calls him off on the rebote, drops it up the middle. Benny now, a little miscommunication, but he does save the rebote. Manu from the outside. Forehand comes in low. Benny's got a chance at it, makes the save. Keeps it along the wall. Manu comes back around it, turns the rebote. Benny, splitter. Jairo caught it again. It was close. Cortada dropping. Benny, oh, got it just above the pad. What a save. Cortada comes in again, and he's got it before the second bounce. This one hooked. Benny gets there on the outside. His attempt just above the pad. Crossing, and Manu, maybe the catch of the match. Drops it right off the sidewall. Manu from the 10, backhand comes in low, right to Benny. He goes high and deep. Jairo backpedaling, still going at the 4, turns it inside, blind catch, but Benny's got it. Now Manu, passed on the scoop, saves the rebote. Etcheberry leaping grab, inside placement, another one, he scoops it up. Etcheberry, Costado, 2 wall, thrown to score. 4-4 is the score. A Devils serve.
Just tremendous play by all 4 players, but especially Benny. I mean, Benny turned to save 2 rebotes that just situational awareness and familiarity with the court. Benny's got it.
How about the Devils? I mean, very easily could have lost these last 2 points, and instead we're tied 4-4.
Exactly, right there. That one could have easily gone on the pad. Jairo goes back to it, and Benny steps up and catches it. Just beautifully done.
Fine. Under serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Here's Manu from the 12. Puts it right on the wall, Rebote. Manu backing up, stops it on the bounce. Manu comes cross court, lines up the forehand, sends it over Etcheberry's head, but he takes it in. Oh, runner. Oh, Manu's got it on the ground, comes over the top. It's dropping. Big bounce over Benny under the bridge, but he escapes with the rebote. Now Manu, tough one overhead. He just lays it up, sends Benny back. Will he get there? He does at the 12. Forehand, kind of over both Cyclones, and Jairo steps in, cuts it off.
Wow, he hit his heart.
This one's coming up at the 4 line. Turn to the inside. Manu, great read, caught in the air, backhand to the outside. Oh, Benny read it the whole way. Shoots a cortada, crosses the wall. Manu takes it right off. Rebote left side to the inside. Scoop by Manu. Backhand to wall. Right time, and it scores. 5 points in a possible set and a possible match point for Jairo and Manu.
Manu again broke it out at just the right time. Makes the catch.
And it's a perfect shot, Stu. What a time to break it out, too. I mean, we saw it in the first set, and now late in the second set as well. Benny takes in the serve, blasts the backhand, crosses the wall low, comes out. Jairo saves the rebote. Gets it on the outside, forehand. Oh, Etcheberry ducked. Good thing. Etcheberry tip ball inside. That's going to do it. Point, set, and match. Jairo Manu escaping straight set 6-3, 6-4. And add the second win for the Cyclones on the game day through as many matches. We'll go back to Division 4 doubles up next. We'll see Nicholas and Kubala taking on Robin and Unda as the players make their way off the court right here. Such a hard-fought match. The Cyclones improved to 4-1. Our winners, Jairo and Manu. We'll see Division 4 doubles up next. Look at some replays there. Look at Manu just scrapes one back of the 13 line right off the side wall. And the outside placement there, just perfect. Manu lofts the forehand. Etcheberry going out there for it. Turns the 2-wall. Look at Jairo. He's on it. This is one of those crazy sequences, isn't it?
Tremendous.
Benny saves the rebote. Yeah, and a replay that one. Yeah, look at Inaki. He put his hands on his head. It was probably going out, but how many times have we seen it? It looks like it's going out, and a player just lets it pass, and it drops right in. So
exactly. Twice on Lalu recently.
Safety first. This one opens up to the outside. Look at Manu. It's like, I can do that too. Now Benetrix can't believe it. How many hands are on their heads? Inaki earlier, Benetrix now. Jairo to the inside here. Benny makes the catch. He shoots one back inside. Manu picks it up off the floor. And then not Benny or Benetrix. Etcheberry turns her rebote. Manu a 2-wall, but it's just too low.
Phenomenal point. Phenomenal point.
One of the many great sequences in this match. We'll see another one here. Backhand. Oh no, the backhand 2-wall by Manu. But Etcheberry, you see how he's opened up to the side wall? I mean, he's got to flip all the way around to get outside, and he couldn't there. We'll take a look at our season standings. We said the Cyclones coming to this one at the top of the table here. Devils all the way down at the bottom, but keep in mind the game days played. Devils only played 6 compared to the Cyclones, who have played 7. So, again, every team will play 15 at the end of the year, and all things will even out. Top 4 teams will advance to the playoffs at the end of the regular season. Jairo and Manu making their way over to the DraftKings Players Cage after that Division II doubles win. There are our winners, Jairo and Manu, guys. Another win for you now, 4-1. Jairo, can you describe the pace out there in some of these matches? Because it looked intense.
Yeah, it was so intense, so intense. And I want to thank Manu that he sacrificed his shape, because last week he scratched, he got injured, and today he was in pain and he played perfect. So amazing for Manu.
Awesome. Great performance for both of you guys there. Got the second win of the day. See what happens the rest of the way. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, guys.
No, absolutely right there. I mean, Jairo mentioning Manu going down. Didn't know if he was going to play, and then he comes out and gets a big win there in Division 2. We'll go back up to Division 4 doubles now. We'll see Nicholas and Kubala still undefeated there for the Devils with their 3-0 record on the line against Robin and Unda. Robin substituting officially for Bueno here in that Division 4 doubles team, just 1-3 for the Cyclones.
We are ready to begin our next match. Nicholas serves for the Devils.
And few players have been hotter than Nicholas the last couple weeks. I mean, he's been firing a lot of shots now, a high degree of success too, along with his catching that's, unparalleled, really. See what they got here. Big match to get the Devils back in the day.
There's a serve by Nicholas. This match has begun. Scoop attempt tip. First point of this match goes to Robin and Unda of the Cyclones.
Look, not the easiest catch to start off the match for Kubala. I mean, Robin throws the costado inside hard right at his feet, kicks up, and just can't make the scoop. With how much this Division 4 team has struggled for the Cyclones, like to see Robin just open it up. We talk about the plethora of shots that he has. He'll start firing, especially against this team, who is tough to beat.
Big backhand by Kubala. Unda's there. Backhand by Unda. Clears the overhead screen. Nicholas moves out. Saves the rebote. Unda powerfully from the forehand. Nicholas cuts it off at the 9. Backhand. Unda again. Big right side. That rebote was right on the wall the whole way. 2 points for Robin and Unda of the Cyclones. Robin serves.
Look, the Devils want to get into these long, drawn-out points. I mean, you got two of the best catchers on the roster in Kubala and Nicholas, both top 20 in catch rate, the only team that qualifies. So, I mean, you get these quick points, Robin throwing shots, put it on the wall. That really favors the Cyclones.
There's a backhand by Unda, powerfully thrown. Robin. There's a backhand by Unda. Caught by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully to the backcourt. Unda's there. Rebote, saved by Nicholas. Unda with the floater at the 9. Big right side again by Unda. Rebote. And then we'll take it on the bounce. Catch by Kubala deep in the backcourt. Robin now at the sidewall from the 8 line. Rebote left side by Unda. Taken on the bounce. In the front court by Nicholas. Unda advances. Scoops that up. Backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand. Swung caught by Robin in the front court. Robin with the backhand to the outside. Nicholas calls for it. Powerful, powerful forehand by Unda. Robin slips in, snags it, and kills it with the filo. Well done. 3 points for Robin and Unda of the Cyclones. Robin serves.
Well, that's a perfect illustration of how I'd like to see the Cyclones play. I mean, that's the aggressiveness we need to see from Robin. Darts to the inside, picks it up, and then no hesitation, just throws the filo. I mean, if it lands in, great. But in the end, I mean, it's going to be hard to out-catch these Cyclones, so you'd rather go down swinging and throw a shot. 3-0 now. This is a position the Devils haven't really been in. I mean, they're used to playing from out ahead. This is not a team that's really built to be playing from behind.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Robin with another great catch, this time at the side wall. Robote coming out. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Unda from the 10 line. Nicholas sends it deep. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Robin. Caught midcourt by Nicholas. Robote dropping, saved by Nicholas. Caught in the air by Robin. Backhand from the 8. Beautiful Robote by Unda, powerfully thrown, cut off by Nicholas. Robote left side for the high bounce, and Nicholas takes it in the air. 2-all is out. 4 points for Robin and Unda of the Cyclones. Robin serves.
Nicholas has been effective with his shot making, but he doesn't throw all too many of them. You know, he mixes them in sparingly, and that's why they're really so effective. Now when you're playing from behind, the opponents know that you got to get points quickly. You're going to throw shots, and you see Robin. He's moving to the outside. Nicholas recognizes that, tries to throw it closer to the line, and ultimately out of play.
Here's the backhand by Kubala, powerfully thrown from the 10 line. Bote by Robin. Nicholas takes it on the bounce. Hard to the inside. Scoop attempt mitts. Robote is saved by Unda. Cut off by Nicholas. Unda has the inside cover. That's a powerful forehand Robote. Backhand by Kubala. Unda's there. Backhand from the 8. Powerful forehand by Unda. Passes Robote. Forehand by Nicholas. Unda now from the 12 line. Robote forehand by Nicholas, crossing the wall. Unda sets up for the Robote. It's a 2-all. Lands just out. That's a point for Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. Nicholas serves.
And don't really hate that shot either. You know, Unda trying to mix it up, keep Nicholas honest. He just pushed it. I mean, that was only a few inches wide. I mean, it wasn't really too far outside the boundary line. Great pick.
Here's the catch by Kubala, backhand. Under the 13.
Yeah,
that ball touched the overhead screen.
Yeah. Unda's done a great job of limiting the unforced errors. That overhead screen, always a factor, especially for him coming to this court. It's a lot lower than he's used to. Didn't think that one hit, but Jairo Manu were telling him, no, definitely caught a piece.
There's the backhand by Kubala. Unda from the forehand at the 11. High and inside. Nicholas is there. Kubala from the 11 line. Rotate forehand by Nicholas. Caught on the forehand of Unda. Scoop by Nicholas. Powerful backhand. Unda takes it on the right side. Nicholas again. Unda's got it. Rotate forehand saved by Nicholas. Here's Unda. Backhand. Kubala from the 11. Unda now from the forehand at the 11. Kubala has it. Backhand to the inside. Ball tipped on the forehand of Unda. That's a third point for Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. Nicholas serves.
Yeah, the pace was high to begin this match, and you just wonder I mean, how much did it take out of the Cyclones early? Running out of steam here late in the set now, and 3 straight points for the Devils to get themselves right back in it.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Powerful forehand. This one picked up beautifully in the backcourt by Kubala. Rebote by Robin. Big bounce brought down by Nicholas. Robin makes the catch. There's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Nicholas back at the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Caught by Unda. Nicholas again, left side. Wall to wall. Rebote coming out to the 5 line. Robin's on it. Outside placement of Costado. Rebote will score 5 points. Possible set point for Robin and Unda.
Yeah, Robin's been thinking about that shot all match long. He gets a perfect opportunity to execute it right here. It's off the wall here, this long rebote. See how he's able to turn around it straight to the outside, and Nicholas running with it. And he's quick, but can't get to that one. In the end, still a couple chances here for the Cyclones to close out this first set.
Backhand by Kubala. Caught by Unda off the wall. Kubala on the catch. Drop ball. Point and set for Robin and Unda of the Cyclones. Two minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our second set. Rare miss by Kubala there. He's been pretty solid with the catching.
Yeah. Well, that was a great performance by Robin and Unda. Only win came against, that was Gallo and Manny of the Warriors. First time these two teams have matched up, but I mean, you see the shot making from Robin. He gave you one Costado straight to the outside and then one a little bit later off the rebote. This one floating high into the corner. Here's the one, boom. Off the rebote. Gets it by
done.
Nicholas.
Really well done. And so, reinforcement of the wicker reeds. That's Kubala's cesta. So there's a frame that goes all the way around the edges. Well, not the edges, but that basically it's one solid frame. Then it has ribs. And then individual reeds woven. And from repeated catching and repeated beating up of the cesta, becomes a little softer, sometimes makes it easier to catch with, but a little bit more difficult to throw with. Not difficult to throw with, just you don't have the same feeling. The basket's not helping as much as it gets older.
Yeah.
New basket, a little bit more difficult to catch with because it's harder and it's solid. Seasoned basket, a little easier to catch with, but
less power. Yeah.
the cesta's not as helping you. It's the best way. It's the description that I've heard most frequently. The cesta's not helping you. It's mostly arm power at that point.
That was a great play. See if the Cyclones can do it again here in this second set. I mean, and you figure this was a match, looking at the schedule here, that the Devils were probably chalking up as a win. You know, they had 2 winless teams coming out first in Kubala and Rock and Echeverry and Benny, so I guess the scoreline not unexpected there. But they certainly expected Nicholas and Kubala to get the win and get them the first of the game day. And then we would move into singles up next. I got a long way to go now. I got to win these next 2 sets with an aggressive Cyclones team. Again, Benny against Inaki up next in Division 2.
We're ready to begin our second set. Nicholas will have the serve for the Devils. Kubala on the backhand from the 12 line. Unda at the sidewall. Fine catch. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Unda's there. That ball goes off the frame of Nicholas's cesta. First point of the second set goes to Robin and Unda. Robin serves.
Yeah, Unda throws the backhand right at the corner where the sidewall and the front wall meet. It kind of opened up as a 2-wall, and again, lucky bounce sometimes works out. Got to get him. Sometimes the sidewall takes and gives.
Backhand by Unda to the inside. Here's Kubala.
Oh, right in the corner.
Robote saved by Robin. Nicholas backs to the 9 line. Forehand. Hard to the inside. Unda looking for the Robote. 2-all Robote. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully from the forehand. Oh. What a catch by Unda. Here's Kubala from the 11. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Goes wall to wall. Robin. Robote save.
Oh, he grabbed the net with the offhand.
That scores. That's a second point for Robin and Unda.
Well, and another fortunate break right here. Robin's not really trying to turn that to the outside. He's just trying to keep it in play, and then Nicholas ends up going into the net.
The basket is in constant motion, but you see Nicholas firmly
he's pushing
securing,
the net out of the way.
or trying to settle himself with the right hand. That right hand can have incidental contact, meaning can brush up against it, but you can't grab it.
Nicholas just got to stay locked in here. A lot of frustration.
Quite a save by Robin. Here's Nicholas. Hard to the inside. It scores. First point in the second set for Nicholas and Kubala. Nicholas serves.
I'm not quite sure what happened there. He kind of stepped in. There was contact, but he just played right through it, huh?
He did play through it.
Robin stepped in that Robote, and then Nicholas made him pay with the costado inside, though.
Powerful backhand by Unda. Along the wall, Nicholas makes the forehand save. Robin, backhand.
Oh, what a catch.
Here's Unda from the 9 line. Powerful backhand. Another good catch by Kubala. Robote, straight back. Nicholas, just off the tip. Robin and Unda with a third point. Robin serves.
Well, that Robote by Unda was just beautiful. I mean, I thought it was going to catch the overhead screen, but it did not. Sets up a particularly difficult Robote for Nicholas on the back end, and he just couldn't make it. This will be the perfect time to mix in a backhand 2-wall if you're the Cyclones, because Nicholas is a little bit upset about how this set is played, some of the bounces that he's gotten. He's been super aggressive these last couple points, but it's a low percentage shot.
Nicholas overhead, fine catch. Big right side by Unda. Right to the corner. And missed on the Robote.
Another one. Wow.
4 points for Robin and Unda of the Cyclones. Robin serves.
And Unda, look.
He throws the ball really, really, really hard.
Well, he throws the ball hard, but more importantly, the catching for him. I mean, he was down, let's see here, I think it was 71st out of 77 qualifying players with his catch rate in Division 4 this year. I mean, and he's caught everything today. I mean, that just shows you. If you catch the ball, I mean, it just goes a long way. Keep it simple.
It's backhand. This one caught by Unda at the back wall. Catch by Nicholas. Powerful backhand by Nicholas. Robin on the Robote. Light touch. Powerful throw by Nicholas. Unda. 2 bounces ruled before the Robote was thrown. 2 points for Nicholas and Kubala. Nicholas serves for the Devils.
Nicholas wasting no time. He wants to get right back into play.
Ooh, beautiful catch by Unda. Nicholas from the 8 line, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Unda. Scooped by Nicholas. Nicholas back to the inside. Unda. Powerful throw caught by Nicholas. Nicholas hard from the right side. Scoop by Unda. Costello 2-wall stop by Nicholas. Nicholas rifles this one back. It will score on the return. That's 3 points for Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. Nicholas serves.
Yeah, Unda goes for it. You know, you love the aggressive play, but if you don't execute it, you leave yourself in a vulnerable position. Nicholas gets there outside, and then this hard forehand crossing. And Robote's not there, and Unda right away, he's pointing to his head. He knows he's just got to be a little smarter. Can't give Nicholas that.
Fault, underserve. Second serve must be good.
And there's great veteran leadership on this Cyclones team. I mean, the best three, you got Manu, Inaki, and Jairo. I mean, all teaching Unda, so it does not get better than that in battlecourt.
Unda on the catch. There's the backhand. Caught by Nicholas. Midcourt with a hop. Ball tipped deep in the backcourt. 4-4 is the score. We're all tied up. Nicholas has a serve for the Devils.
Like we saw in the first set. Cyclones out to an early lead. Devils battle back, tie it up. See if they can flip the result here and force a third set.
Big right side by Unda. Robote forehand. Unda now from the 9 line. Robote forehand. Caught by Robin. Robin cuts it off, rifles the backhand. Robote
right
saved by
wall.
Nicholas. Split placement. Robote forehand. Right to Robin. Robin. Gustavo 2-all opens and scores. Beautifully executed by Robin. That's 5 points for Robin and Unda. Possible match point.
Well, Robin's gone for that high placement shot to the outside. Did in the first match, and right here again. Well, that was the 2-all a little bit later, but it set up that 2-all for him. Got Nicholas off his footing, played the Robote, but gave it right to Robin. Executes that to perfection. And now 2 chances for the Cyclones to win the match right here in straight sets. It'd be their 3rd win of the game day already and secure some points. This is a big one.
It's the backhand by Kubala. Robote save by Robin. That does not clear the overhead screen. We're at 5-5 in the second set, so it's possible set point for Nicholas and Kubala, forcing a 3rd set. Possible match for Robin and Unda.
And if you run that last play back, 90% of the way there, it looked like Unda was going to commit to that catch. He was going all the way back for it, ducked out of the way late, and Robin then was off his footing, tried to play the Robote up and over his head and ultimately out of play. Still another chance, though.
Unda powerfully from the right side. Nicholas gets back in there to make the Robote. To the right side, the carom by Unda, thrown perfectly to score. Point set and match in straight sets to Robin and Unda, taking it 6-3, 6-5.
And secures the tie already for the Cyclones. They just need to win 1 out of these next 3 to win the day. All singles matches. Division 2 up next. Benny will take on Inaki. See the winners making their way off the court as you move over into singles.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Well, let's take a look at some replays there from set number 2. Boy, what a match that was, too. And the Cyclones, a straight set win.
By Unda.
Yep. You know, it's always for the new players. It's just the one match that kind of gets them out of their shell and gets them going, and that could be it for Unda. Rebote to the outside here. And lands just inside the boundary, and Nicholas can't. Yeah, just flicks it up overhead, but he already touched the net, so that's a foul. Costado here. See the high clipper? I mean, it gets Nicholas out of position. He saves the rebote, but gives it right back to Robin, who then makes him pay on the next one.
Presence of mind to throw a beautiful 2-wall.
Unda here whips forehand inside. Nicholas scrambling. Hooked it to the outside. Look at Unda. He wanted to get Nicholas trapped. Had the shot to win it. He took it. Executed it. Got the win for his team. We're going to hear from our winners, Robin and Unda. Over in the DraftKings Players Cage, there they are, guys. Unda, maybe some of the best play we've seen from you today. How confident were you in your play out there?
I feel very comfortable. I passed some weeks without playing my game, so I was a little bit angry and annoyed with myself. And I hear my teammates, Manu, Jairo, Iñaki are very important here in my life here, and I hear what they say, and this is the game.
Yeah, how are you feeling when you see the carom? You had the shot at 5-5 to win it. What's going through your head there?
Oof, 10 kilos less.
Well, it was a great shot, perfect execution, and a big win for the Cyclones. Already secured the tie. Good luck the rest of the way, guys. Thank you. Let's go over to singles, Stu. Division 2 with Benny and Inaki here. It'll be an interesting matchup. You got Inaki, the veteran, 2-1 record here. Benny, he's 2-2 so far this season, and new and improved style in singles. So this is Benny's 5th and final singles match already of the year, and we're almost about the halfway point. It's Inaki 2-1. Benny looking to keep his team in the game day. He stepped up in singles already with some impressive wins. This would be another one right here to add to the resume.
Inaki, who of course coined the term legend of the Langhands in his very unique way of saying it.
There's a serve. We begin our 4th match with a backhand high to the inside. Good stop overhead by Benny. Inaki back at the 11. A little too much. That kicks up and out of play. Benny. It's the first point here of our 4th match. Inaki looking to pass right off the bat. He does. Rebote coming out for Benny. Sends it up the middle. Inaki left side to the inside. Benny gets back, scoops it up. Sends another one deep. Benny, forehand rebote now, right up the middle. Inaki kicks it off the sidewall. Benny steps in front of it, takes a look, just decides to pass. Tries to get it on the sidewall. Inaki goes down, saves the rebote, but gives it to Benny. Up at the 5 line, Karam lands in and scores for Benny. That's 2 in a row.
Again, if you go back and look at that, you'll see he did not throw it particularly hard. Threw it about 3/4, not over the top, so he gets a big bounce, not sidearm, where it really opens up, makes the catch. Just enough to land in, well away from Inaki. Well done by Benny.
That's an over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Inaki sends rebote out. Benny pops it inside. Inaki with the scoop. Plays it to pass, but no. Got the screen. Not a play. 3 in a row for Benny.
Definitely trying to get it to pass. Just got to keep that overhead screen in mind.
Drops right in the corner there. Benny comes down to the right side of Robote. Inaki picks it off at the 10. In the corner again, Benny goes down, whips Robote outside. Inaki takes it blind overhead. Comes into Benny's feet, but he makes the scoop. Robote forehand coming up the middle. Benny from the 10 line. Drop shot. Oh, too much drop into the pad. And that pad is bad. 4 points. Sorry, first point for Inaki here in our fourth match.
If I'm not mistaken, Benny got bit by that same play. Yeah, he tried to throw one quickly on Manu earlier in the doubles match.
Pad,
yeah, and the drop shot hit the pad, like the Cortada-looking drop shot hit the pad.
Here's Benny. Opening up with the backhand, hits off the back wall. Inaki at the 8, goes down to make the Robote save. Right to the middle of the court, Benny keeps it low. Inaki running with it, comes into the backcourt to dig it out. Benny, with time, runs under it, takes a look. Drop shot, got the first bounce, and the second to score. Inaki fumbling with it up there in the front, but couldn't secure the catch. That's 4 for Benny.
Definitely the more aggressive style of play by Benny that he's brought into singles in fall 2025 battle court. Been paying off for him. He's had a number of really, really good plays.
Inaki handles the serve. Floats it back. Benny, a nice stop overhead. Passing with the left side. Inaki out of the 9 line. Goes down. Saves Robote. Benny again picks it up on the bounce. Forehand high and hard. Looking to get it on the wall. Oh, it drops in front of Inaki and scores. That's 5 for Benny. He's got a possible set point here.
Passes and does not come out. Well done by Benny.
Inaki gets to this one before it crosses. Backhand out of reach. Robote now. Benny has to come back inside, sends it up, and kicks out of play. It's 2 points for Inaki. He'll serve. Inaki out there already. Robote save up the middle. Benny keeps this one lower. Crossing the wall. Inaki steps in front of it and scoops it up. Hey, now another backhand. Inaki goes crashing into the sidewall. Secures the catch. Benny now with the forehand from the 9. High and deep. Clears the screen. Takes Inaki up to the 7 line. He saves Robote. Now Benny looking for one of his own. That's cutting inside. Inaki lays it up overhead. Benny, he committed, attacks, makes the catch. Karam up at the front court, scores for the set. Benny wins it 6-2. 2 minutes. Come back and play our second set.
Tremendous play by both players, Benny. Benny trying a number of different shots as he has throughout the season. Some replays from that first set. Benny on the catch, takes a peek. Karam with a light touch. Forehand Robote here by Benny, right at the side wall. That's just beautiful play by Inaki, just so smooth. And he sees that Inaki's well behind him, throws the carom. This one scores. Those are replays from our first set. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Devils and the Cyclones. Been all Cyclones so far with 3 wins. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Focus on Benny. Benny won that first set handily. Shots were working for him. Again, going with the untucked look. Have 2 additional singles matches after this match. Up next will be Benetrix versus Unda, the match of roommates. We'll finish things off with Division I singles, Nicholas and Manu. Devils are down, but the conversation in the cage is pretty light. It's good to hear. Benny's making his way out on the court. Inaki never left the court as the clock winds down.
Well, what an opportunity for Benny, though. I mean, if he can get this match and keep his team in it. You got Inaki, who's played up in Division I. Benny, who's been in Division III majority of his career. Just moved up last season in Season 7. So, we'll see what Inaki can do here, but Benny's got him on the ropes. There's the serve. Set 2 has begun. Benny opens up with that backhand again. Kicks it off the wall. Good stop by Inaki. Benny up at the 10. Hard throw again. Up and out. Now the rebote is right on the wall. Inaki turns it, but it's too high. Caught the rail. That's out of play. Benny, first point. Set 2.
Just a little too high.
Inaki starts beyond the 13. Opens with the backhand. Cutting inside. Benny, ooh, a little wild on that rebote. The overhead screen. Inaki gets his first point of set 2.
Dropped on him, coming into his forehand.
Benny picks it up off the sidewall, launches the backhand. Inaki on the move, looking for the rebote. It's a 2-wall. It scores. Inaki in front now, 2-1.
Inaki never afraid to throw the Gustavo 2-wall off the rebote or off when he catches it off the front wall. Perfect timing. Benny back about the 9-10 line.
Inaki, nice rebote there, kicks it off the wall. Benny lines it up, makes a fine catch. Inaki back at the 10. Sends it deep, not past Benny though. Controls it at the 11. Right on the wall, Inaki now, passing with the left side. Benny takes off. Rebote, 2-wall for Benny, scores. We're tied 2-2.
Nice rebote 2-wall by Benny, just well executed.
Inaki makes the catch. Passes Benny, rebote now, forehand, sticks inside. Inaki now waiting for one of his own. Drops it at Benny's feet, tough scoop, backing up, can't make the play. Inaki back in front, 3-2.
It's one of those where you kind of get trapped in between. You know, 2 steps forward, it's easy catch on the left side. Maybe 1 step back and you can prepare for a scoop. Either way, kind of in no man's land.
And he sends it over Inaki's head. Robote left side, right along the wall. Scooped up by Benny. Nice catch, hit the numbers. Robote left side again. Benny climbs the wall, comes down with the ball. Hard backhand, right in the corner. It dies, but Inaki able to make the save. Benny attacking. Up at the 6, another carom blasted in. Inaki stopped it though, avoided the net.
Oh, what a
Benny,
catch.
beautiful catch up the wall. Inaki 2-all Robote. Benny read it the whole way. Another carom. This one's in. Will Inaki get there? Oh, he got it, but juggled it. We're tied 3-3.
Tremendous play by both Inaki and Benny. Court positioning, excellent. Shot selection, excellent. Inaki reads this carom well. What a catch by Benny.
Oh, that Robote kind of died. Benny lays it up. Inaki attacking. 2-all, 2 score. 4th point, Inaki jumps out ahead. That was just textbook Inaki right there. Moving up on the ball, makes the catch, and fires a 2-all early in that point. Perfect opportunity. Back in front. Oh, what a pick there in the corner. Benny scrapes it off the wall, fires it deep. Now Inaki's Robote, a little too high. It's in the overhead screen. 4-4 is the score. Benny serves. Inaki handles the serve, comes the backhand. Robote now for Benny at the 9, off his footing, up the middle. Inaki keeps the forehand low. Benny trying to get there, he can't. That cross is late, but he stays with it, makes the save. Inaki up in the front court, 2-all to score. 5 points and a possible set point here for Inaki. Going to take it to a 3rd set.
Great save here by Benny on the replay. Inaki's got this 2-all lined up. Throws it beautifully. Inaki getting some feedback there from Manu. Looks like Manu is telling him to go with the costado. That's international symbol for
the costado.
For costado, grabbing your right wrist with your left hand like this. Shoot it.
Benny able to pass into the corner. Tough for Bote. Inaki turns it overhead. Benny moving up on it. 7 line, low and hard. Scoop missed. So here we are, 5-5 tied up. Is set point here for Inaki and a possible match point for Benny.
Inaki very much with that look. What do I got to do to beat this guy?
He's
Benny's
making
just
him
been on
work
top
for
of
it. No.
Benny's just been on top of it. Catch by catch and throw by throw, playing well. Inaki has not played badly at all.
Nice serve, crossing lane. Inaki opens up with the backhand, passes right in the corner. Benny's rebote. It's going to clear the screen. Gets past Inaki, though. He turns rebote 2-all from the outside, and it scores. We're going to a third set coming up in just 2 minutes. Inaki takes it 6-5.
Inaki, again, does not appear to be going into the players' game. No, Manu came out.
Now he's going to...
He's spending his whole time on the court.
Oh, what a shot that was there. Right time to execute the rebote 2-all. He caught Benny going the opposite way. You know, he didn't really get it to open up quite that much, but it was such an effective fake. Benny really was not expecting it. You see he makes his lunge inside, and Inaki kick off the sidewall there. That was earlier.
Yeah, that's selling the inside placement. Then disappointing the customer. I'm sorry, we have none today. We only have 2 walls.
And a lot of them.
Very much so. From both Benny and Inaki.
Karam here from the right side. Look at that defense. Inaki's into the net, but he never pushes that net away or grabs it with the offhand, so that was clean. He makes a beautiful catch up the wall here. Inaki 2-all, but look at Benny. He was on it, makes the stop, and then this Karam, it's hanging up. Inaki gets it, but juggled it. And bouncing around there and ultimately falling out. Inaki here with the 2-all, 2 score, took a 5-4 lead at that point. And then here at 5-5, you know, Benny gets it to pass, and then, yep, a little clip there. It's a 2-all, opens and scores. Setting up this third set right here.
Facing the wrong way, so it's really difficult.
See Benny over there. Not much feedback, you know, just taking his time, relaxing. He's played great. You know, what more you got to say than you just keep it up. He's pushed Inaki all the way to this third set. Had a chance to win it. It's just a shame the way that Benny's played. You know, this is it for him in singles this year. You've seen the improvement. I mean, it's noticeable.
Definitely.
From the first match on.
Definitely.
He said he was going to send it, and boy, is he ever. A chance here to finish it off with a win over Inaki. That'd be a great way to close out his singles season.
And prove that sending it was the way to go.
Yeah, that may have done so. Third set, Stu. We're ready to begin our third and decisive set. Benny will serve to Inaki.
Did he say how he was going to send it, like UPS or
And the
FedEx?
kids do weird stuff. I don't know what they do these days.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they
They
go
just
through the
don't pick it
postal
up to the-
service. Yeah, they
pick it
don't.
up to the counter and say,
Times have changed.
weigh it, and for 3 days it cost that.
There's a serve. Our third set is underway. Benny kind of hooked that rebote. Inaki moves up on it. Costado 2-all. Benny got a head start. Still not going to get to it. That's well thrown. First point on the board to Inaki in set 3.
Inaki throws a beautiful Costado 2-all, opens wide, and the scores. You're fine.
Benny well beyond the 13. Able to pass right off the first throw. Rebote now Inaki. Moves it back inside. Benny waiting for it at the 11. Rebote swept up off the floor. Benny moves up. Not going to get there. Makes a tough catch on the bounce. Hard to the inside. It scores. Crossing right on the wall. And he gets his first point, and we're tied.
And again, it's not a question about Inaki's ability to catch that ball right there. He can't. It's the side wall. It's the side. It's hitting the side wall right as he's going to catch it. Spinning one way off of the front wall through the air pretty fast, crossing the side wall.
Benny with a powerful serve coming in. Inaki opens up with the backhand. Benny gets it to pass. Inaki looking for it outside. Drops it along the wall. That's a long run for Benny. Dropping, but he makes a save going down to the floor. Inaki with a 2-wall there. Blasted in. Makes it 2-1.
It's a great save by Benny. But in doing so, you set the opposing player up to basically throw it wherever he wants. So Benny makes a great save here. He's on the floor. Inaki with control on the 7 line. And yeah, if I'm Benny, I don't know if he's throwing it inside, dropping it inside, or throwing the 2-wall. It's been the 2-wall most of today, but not always.
He lobs one up, drops in the corner. Robote forehand for Inaki, kicks off the wall, back to Benny. Inaki, good stop overhead, powers it from the 11 line, wall to wall. Benny now on the Robote, right up the middle. He's cutting back inside. Inaki slows things down, turns it over the top. Benny into the costado. Right at Inaki's feet, makes the scoop. Inside placement this time. Benny all over it, picks it up off the wall. Inside placement, Benny committed, made the catch, got back in there, keeps this one right on the numbers. It's dropping, but Inaki lays it up. Benny attacking up at the 6, 2-wall lands in, and it scores. Trading points here, it's 2-2.
They are trading points, point for point. Tied up 2-2 in the 3rd set.
Inaki able to move up on that serve. Lower and harder down. Trying to get it in that corner. Benny with a chance. Saves the Robote. Past Inaki, waiting for it inside. Drops it on the wall. Benny steps up. Powerful low backhand. Inaki has to come back for it. Drops at Benny's feet. Tough scoop. He made it. Inside placement. Inaki lost his footing and can't get back in to make the catch. That's 3 for Benny. He'll serve.
Both players have the same issue. Is my opponent throwing it inside, or is he throwing a 2-wall? And you got to guess right, and then complete the catch. Benny puts this right back inside. It's actually not that close to the sidewall, just out of reach of Inaki.
Robote forehand, out a little too much. Kicks up and out of play. Inaki gets his 3rd, tied up again.
3-3 in the 3rd set.
High bouncing serve. Benny handles in the corner. Fires it back. Inaki able to take this one up in front of him. Now Benny knows the Robote's coming. Gets out at the 7 line. Sends it back inside. Inaki now, same spot. Makes a save. Puts it on the wall. Benny grabs it. To the left side. Big bouncer along the wall. Benny patiently waiting. Saves Robote, but feeds Inaki. Another chance from the costado. The 2-wall to score. Drops it just inside the line. And Inaki leads 4-3.
Benny seemed to know as soon as Inaki had it on the costado that that point was finished. Inaki tightening his cesta. His center, rather.
Yeah. And he picks one off the wall. Powerful backhand into the corner. Rebote left side, turned by Inaki. Catch by Benny up high. Costado straight to the inside. Inaki scoops it up. Benny, nice stop there along the wall. Big backhand. Right in the corner. Rebote comes out. Saved overhead. Benny forehand keeps it low. It scores. Crossing to the inside. 4-4 is the score. And Benny will serve.
Benny's still very much in this, as is Inaki.
Oh, Benny committed, and it just tipped that one.
Yeah.
That's going to give Inaki 5 points here. Possible set and a possible match point. 2 chances to win the match and the game day.
Look on the face of Benny here was that he was trying to get his cesta out of the way last second, but the ball dropped with it, and he had contact with the cesta. Let me go for the rebote, and points done beforehand.
Well, that stayed inside. Benny also makes the catch. Inaki keeps it on the left. Powerful backhand. Benny getting out for this rebote. Lost his footing. Can't make the save. Point set and match. A hard-fought match going to Inaki, though, in 3 sets. Taking the final set 6-4. And the 4th win for the Cyclones. That gives them the game day win already as we head into match number 5. We'll see Benetrix against Unda, Division 4 singles next. Let's take a look at some replays here. Two on there, and then Inaki straight to the inside with it. Look at Benny, he's running with it. Will he get there? He digs it out, picks it up off the floor, but Inaki waiting for it. Shoots a 2-ball to the inside, and it scores. 2-ball to the outside, rather. It opens up and scores. Here's Benny. 2-ball there. And Inaki knows he's not going to get to it. Benetrix fired up. Loving the play by Benny, but in the end, just coming up a bit short inside here. Sneaks it by Inaki. 2-all though. You see Benny just exasperate. I mean, yeah, just decide what do you got to do. Inaki just kept the 2-alls coming. And then this play here, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, Benny goes for it, maybe trying to get out of the way, but just tips it. Gives Inaki a 5-4 lead and doesn't even need the second chance to close it out. Backhand here, Benny stumbling, and you see just that little misstep. Can't save the rebote. Inaki wins it. And keeps the Cyclones moving on up those standings now, so game day win 4-0. They're already locked it up. Cyclones coming into today with 4.5 points, so they're going to go to 5.5 and open up pretty significant lead over the Fireballs, who are in second place. And significant at this point in the season, only 1.5 points, but so halfway the regular season left. Benetrix and Unda out there for that Division 4 singles match, and then Division 1 singles will close out the day with Nicholas against Manu. And before we get to all that, we will hear from Inaki of the Cyclones. The new version of this Cyclones team in the draft, they picked up Jairo, they kept Inaki and Manu from last year, got Unda in Division 4, and this looks like a strong team at the midway point of the season. There he is, Inaki, winner of that last singles match there. I mean, you and Benny have been playing, your careers here at Magic City. How about that matchup, and what do you see in the improvement in his game? How hard was it to get the win?
Before the game, I knew it was going to be a difficult game today against Benny. He's playing really good. His rebote with right side is a lot better than the last year. To be honest, it's not my best day today, but happy for the win, and that's it.
Yeah, Inaki, well, you got the game day already through 4 matches. Congratulations and good luck here the rest of the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll send out Unda, keep the train rolling for the Cyclones against Benetrix here in singles. Benetrix 1-0 so far. Unda also 1-0 in singles. 2 of the 3 new players to the roster this year. Benetrix up in the front court, Unda in the back court, playing here in Division 4 singles.
Benetrix serves. Our match has begun. Backhand by Unda. Benetrix from the 10 line. Rotate forehand. High to the front wall. Backhand by Benetrix. Rotate forehand, right up the middle. Scoop by Benetrix. Karam will score. First point of this singles match goes to Benetrix of the Devils. He serves.
Yeah, Benetrix, love the way he throws this Karam. More sidearm, really gets it to open up, and you see it's tailing away from Unda too as it hits the front wall.
Very much so. Here's the catch by Unda. Drop shot. Will score.
Just got it.
Unda gets the point.
Better drop shot prevailing here. Benetrix shoots one pretty deep. You see how he cuts off the swing? It's really hard to control it. And, I mean, it's bouncing by the 5 line. Unda, look at where this one's dead. I mean, about the 4. Really, Benetrix, he's quick. Oh, actually got assessed on it, too.
Yeah, very much
That's
so.
hard to control that low. Not easy.
Here's the backhand by Benetrix. Robote 2-all.
Oh, it's in.
Lands in. Stopped by Benetrix. Karam by Benetrix. Stopped by Unda. Unda powerfully passing. That will score. Well played by both players. Unda has 2 points. And the serve.
Another good stop right here. Take another look. Unda shoots a higher 2-all. Benetrix gets there, but he's navigating around the net. Can't get a whole lot on it. Not the best angle for that Karam, and Unda makes him pay. Low to the inside, and Robote not there.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Rotate forehand. Caught by Benetrix back at the 12 line. Low and hard to the inside. Unda's there. Unda winding up for what looked like a 2-all. Dropped the ball. 2 points for Benetrix. We're all tied up. 2-2. Benetrix serves for the Devils.
Yeah, winding it up, trying to go with the Costado, and he just said, just lost it. That happens. Benetrix happy, ties things up there, 2-2.
Here's the backhand by Unda. Rotate forehand, powerfully thrown by Benetrix. Rotate forehand saved by Unda. Benetrix is there. Inside placement will score. 3 points for Benetrix of the Devils. He serves.
Oh, there's been so many 2-alls today. Unda was guessing that way, and Benetrix finally keeps one to the inside. Now, that's kind of the default in singles. Guys love to shade to the outside. They're expecting the 2-wall. If you can keep it along the side wall, make him cover the entire width, it's
Fault
tough.
over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the catch by Unda. Powerful backhand. Caught in the air by Benetrix. Benetrix from the 11 line. Rotate forehand. Benetrix comes out to make the play. Unda cuts it off. Sends it back with a lighter touch. Benetrix gets there just too high to the front wall. 3-3 tied up in the first set. Unda serves for the Cyclones.
Yes, Benetrix, I mean, very easily could have kept that ball in play, but if he did, he just would have fed Unda right in the middle of the court. So he tried to get a little more power on it to pass. Ultimately sent it out of play, but still, tough break here. It ties it up 3-3. And those forehand rebotes, when they hit the front wall and kick up, it's usually where they end.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. There's the backhand by Benetrix, wall-to-wall from the left side. Rotate forehand. That takes off. So does Benetrix. Eyes on the throw. To the inside it goes and scores. 4 points for Benetrix of the Devils. He serves.
Yeah, I think Unda may have been thinking about that throw. I mean, he's moving up on it. A great opportunity with Benetrix to the outside and just missed it. His catching's been spot on today.
Powerful backhand by Unda. Rebote by Benetrix. Inside, Unda makes the catch. Rebote forehand. High and hard. 2-all rebote. Read by Benetrix. He makes the stop. Powerful forehand. Will score on the return. Benetrix has 5 points. Possible set point.
So hard when you get the side wall involved and it get to touch the floor. He goes for the 2-wall as Unda, but when you miss, you talked about, you leave yourself in a vulnerable position. I mean, you can make that catch to bail yourself out, yes, but that's a tough one to rely on consistently.
Powerful backhand by Unda. Rebote forehand by Benetrix. Forehand Karam rebote by Unda, stopped by Benetrix. He's looking to pass on the inside. Unda makes the catch on the backhand. Rebote forehand saved by Benetrix. What a catch by Unda. Rebote, it's a 2-wall. Stopped by Unda. Karam by Unda will score.
What a shot.
Unda now has 4 points and the serve for the Cyclones. Still possible set point for Benetrix.
And even after that throw, Hyra going over to Unda, telling him, hey, just calm down, stay composed. It's a beautiful shot, but you don't want to get too riled up after something good happens either. And it could work against you as well. Unda's so aggressive, so powerful, and he's been doing it all today.
It's a good catch by Benetrix off a hard serve by Unda. Unda on the rebote. It's a 2-all. Benetrix gets out there and stops it. Powerful forehand. Scooped up beautifully by Unda. Down low. Benetrix gets in there. Catches it in the air. Rebote forehand. Caught on the forehand of Benetrix. Softer touch. 2-all rebote in the pad. Point and set to Benetrix of the Devils. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our second set.
Yeah, and game day's finished off in the Cyclones' favor, but these are valuable reps for Benetrix and Unda. Again, both new players on the roster this season. And just got to figure out the court. I mean, got to get comfortable with the court, different than what they're used to. A lot of different things about
Unda was
Magic
talking
City.
earlier in your interview about how much feedback he gets. So he's got Inaki, veteran,
Iro, veteran. Manu, veteran. All surrounding.
No, and Jairo was there, I mean, point throw by throw, really. Just along the sideline telling him what to do to stay in it, and there's a nice carom there.
Benetrix have been looking forward to getting into a singles match in Battle Court.
Yeah, well, it's only played one in a month. Yeah, a month and a half.
So, came out firing, and so did Unda. Competitors on the court, roommates.
Tough catch there off the side wall, falling out of the basket. There's Benetrix making his way back out there. And, yeah, good friends off the court, too.
Extremely good friends, no question about that.
As you mentioned that Benetrix was eager at the opportunity to get out there in singles. I could just imagine. I mean, you know, it's tough. You're watching all these matches, but he just wants to get out there and get comfortable, prove that he can do it, figure out some of these shots, figure out the bounces, positioning, everything out there on the court.
We talked earlier about the adjustment that Echeverry has made, how it's taken longer. Benetrix, the first week that he was playing here, it looked like he'd already made the adjustment.
Yeah.
And it's lasted throughout.
Absolutely.
About 15 seconds to go before second set will begin. Judges will come out, blow the whistle, and we'll begin it. But both Benetrix and Unda definitely ready.
There's judges will begin set 2.
We're ready to begin our second set. Benetrix won the first set for the Devils. Unda serves, we begin with an overserve. First fault, second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's a backhand by Benetrix. Powerful forehand rebote escapes to the overhead screen. It's out of play. First point of the second set goes to Benetrix of the Devils.
Yeah, that one escaped just a little bit out of the cesta of Unda, high to the outside, and tough way to start off the set.
Long costado 2-all kicked up, and
shot.
Unda made a catch. Try to get a carom back. Benetrix stops it. Sidearm carom will score. Aggressive play by both players.
Well, it's a tough angle, what he said, from the outside. You see Unda tracks this one down, but he's working around the net, and then, I mean, he hit, actually, it's a carom bullet. Hits the front wall first. So
yeah, he
not
came over
much
the top.
Of a 2-wall. And then Benetrix makes him pay. Sidearm play to the outside.
Powerful serve and a beautiful catch by Unda. Rebote 2-all, drops in. That scores. Benetrix has 3 points and the serve for the Devils.
Yeah, it just kind of gave a little hop when he arrived to the ball on the outside. You never want to leave your feet. Makes that catch even more difficult. And just didn't end up lining that one up properly.
Here's the catch by Benetrix, backhand. Rebote forehand by Unda. Benetrix with control at the side wall. Rebote forehand, a little too much. A 4th point for Benetrix in the second set. He serves.
It looked like he was going to try to turn that one to the outside, try to make a play, get something on the board, but...
We had seen him throw a forehand carom rebote at one point. I don't know if it was in practice or...
No, he did it earlier in the, was it the doubles?
Unda on the catch. Long costado. Stopped on the bounce by Benetrix. Unda moves up, catches it. Low and hard to the inside. Benetrix looks for the rebote. 2-all does not open. Stopped by Unda. Drop shot by Unda.
No.
Benetrix is there. Backhand just passes. Unda takes off.
Oh, look at the effort.
Tremendous effort by Unda. 5th point for Benetrix. Possible match point.
Yeah, you know, when that drop shot doesn't drop quite enough. I mean, look at how much court he's got to cover here. Benetrix gets all the way up to it. Unda knows it. Oh, no, he's got to run all the way back. I love this effort. He's sprinting into the corner, and it just drops down. It falls down hard, too.
There's the backhand by Unda. Rebote, it's a 2-all. Benetrix stops it on the outside. Powerful forehand crossing. What a catch by Unda. Outside placement of the forehand Rebote. Lands in and scores for Benetrix. Point in a perfect second set to finish the match for Benetrix at the Devils, winning at 6-4, 6-0.
And folks, we are just getting word there after Benetrix gets the win that Manu will be out of his singles match. Jairo is going to come in as a lower ranked player and sub. So it will be Nicholas against Jairo coming up next. Manu will be out. Benetrix gets the win there, first of the day for the Devils. We'll be back with that Division I singles match. As we said, Nicholas against now Jairo subbing for Manu. You see the change there? Jairo coming in. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one! Let's take a look at a few replays here of that second set. All Benetrix 6-0 in set 2. There's a 2-wall. It makes the stop on the outside. Benetrix forehand. Look at this carom.
Just
side
beautifully
arm,
done.
Gets it to open up.
Shot to get shot.
And Unda here, drop shot. No, Benetrix not droppy enough. He's quick, gets up to it. Passes Unda. Look at this effort here. Down to the ground hard, but can't save the rebote. And I'm looking up to the heavens. Why?
Why?
Rebote 2-wall. Benetrix takes a quick little peek there, kicks it off. Great catch by Unda. But then back into the corner here, second time around, straight to the outside.
Placement of the forehand Rebote is
knew
just
it too.
Beautiful shot.
Devastating shot. What a time to break it out. And Unda recognizing a good one. Benetrix, straight set win. They're in singles. We're going to hear from our winner. There he is, Benetrix. Just your second singles match of the year. How excited were you to get another opportunity to get comfortable out there?
You know, very excited to play my second single against my roommate. So very happy. That was a good game, but a little bit disappointed about my first set. I got to work a little bit more about some aspect, but the second set was good. Yeah, very happy about that.
Awesome. Good result there in the end with the win. Congratulations, Benetrix.
Thank you.
Moving on over to our final match of the day, Division I singles. Again, it will be Nicholas here taking on Jairo, who will be subbing for Manu. Are they loosening the hips, or are they making a motion to get a?
They need a towel.
They need a towel. Okay.
They need a towel. There's.
I say I don't know if I could do that.
I believe that Unda left a spot. When he was, and of course Tennessee.
And also known as Rock here.
He hasn't told you can call him by his nickname? I thought he liked you.
Maybe next year, 2026. Holding out hope. Final match of the day here. Division I singles here. Jairo subbing for Manu, taking on Nicholas. Nicholas serves. We begin our final match with a backhand by Jairo to the inside. Catch by Nicholas. Sends it deep. Passing in the corner. Jairo on the rebote. Lays it up. Nicholas, 9-line. It's a 2-wall. Lands in. It opens. Jairo makes the stop. Sends it high, though. Giving Nicholas a chance on the rebote. Makes the save. Back inside. Scoop by Jairo. Inside placement. Nicholas not falling for it. This 2-wall is too low, though. Caught the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Giving Jairo the first point of our final match.
We've seen Jairo throw a costado 2-wall. I mean, it's almost a unicorn in the sport, but Nicholas threw one and just caught the pad.
Nicholas sends it high and deep. Rebote coming out for Jairo. Lines it up, plays it up the middle. Nicholas back inside. Jairo with the catch. Backhand just passing. High into the corner. Now the rebote. Forehand for Nicholas. Jairo passes to the inside. Nicholas set up at the 10. Rebote turned over the top, crossing the wall. Tough scoop. Jairo made it with one hand. Inside placement will score for Jairo. That's a 2-0 lead. Yeah, big backhand there by Nicholas. A little too high. It's out of play. 3 in a row for Jairo.
The desire to pass is sometimes overwhelming, and just give it all you got, either forehand or the backhand. Just send it to the overhead screen.
Nicholas with a big backhand there, stays inside. Jairo, clean miss on the rebote. That'll get Nicholas on the board here.
No shutout here in the last match of the day.
Jairo with the stop from the oven line. Drops it over Nicholas's head. He's looking for the rebote. Keeps it inside. Catch there is across the sidewall late. Nicholas ranging back forward at the 11 line. Powers it up. And Jairo stops it at the 12. Big backhand there. Rebote coming out. Nicholas at the 8. Just kind of lays it up. Not a lot of power. Feeds Jairo on the forehand. Drop shot. Got the first bounce, not the second. Outside placement. The philo from Nicholas. Nicholas will serve.
Nicholas wanted to be sure. You saw the little hitch in that. He stayed in fluid motion, but you saw him making sure here. He makes the catch, checks it right there, and then boom to the outside.
Again, floats one up out of reach. Rebote for Nicholas. Played to the inside. Jairo steps back. He's got it on the forehand. Pass Nicholas again. Another rebote to the inside. This one dropping further up. Jairo takes it in off the side wall. Jairo, here's the backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Right in the corner. Not a lot on that rebote. Nicholas digs it out. Lays it up. Now Jairo. Nicholas sends another rebote up the middle. He's got Nicholas outside, tries to beat him inside. One-handed scoop. Inside placement follows. Jairo missed it. 3 in a row for Nicholas, and we're tied up 3-3.
Really seemed like Nicholas was off to a slow start, but now it's all tied up. Similar style of play between these two guys. A lot of catching and not a lot of shots.
They played some classics in Division II before. I mean,
yeah.
High, hard backhand, floated out of reach again. Nicholas off his footing, sends it back inside. Tip ball by Jairo. Nicholas comes all the way back and leads 4-3. Hard backhand again. Nicholas Robote turned inside. Jairo. Well, that one's dropping, goes down to the floor, makes a save up the middle. Nicholas keeps it inside. Low and hard, crossing the wall. Jairo picks it up. Strong backhand there. Nicholas, 7 line, up the middle. Jairo makes a stop, takes a look. Sends it up high inside again. Nicholas now on the Robote, drops it just above the pad. Jairo, forehand, low and hard, scoop by Nicholas. Goes flying back to the corner, kind of dies. Nicholas gets it up. Jairo takes it in off the side wall. Now Nicholas keeps this one a little bit lower. Jairo running with it. Robote not going to make it. 5 straight and a possible set point here for Nicholas.
Yeah, Jairo hooked that. That was definitely hooked. But that may have all he had to work with there at the side wall. Jairo's always telling me how old he is, and now he's flashing us his abs. I mean, that does not look like, 43-year-old abs, right?
Wouldn't know what abs were still. Yeah. Robote forehand there by Nicholas. Passing Jairo into the corner. Jairo drops it inside again. Nicholas not going to get to it. Robote now from the 9, pushed outside. 2 wall from Jairo. Opens, but not enough. Nicholas with a chance. Keeps the forehand low, crossing it, scores for the set. 6 in a row to close it out. Nicholas wins it 6-3. 2 minutes, we'll come back and play set 2.
And you are watching Battlecourt live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our 6th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. There you see Jairo on the bench, subbing for Manu. Manu last week with a pretty bad groin pull. Was scratched last week, able to play earlier today, not able to play his second singles match. So Jairo, lower ranked player, steps up. Looked like Echeverry wasn't sure whether or not that screen was going to hold. It holds. We test it out every Friday night on our customer base. Powerful forehand by Nicholas here on the replay. Crossing the sidewall and scoring. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. The best thing about the veterans is that the sense of humor that goes around the locker room is absolutely palatable. Got about 40 seconds before we begin our next set. And so apparently Jairo is complimenting Nicholas's hair, which brings me to another point. Andrew, I don't like to hear you talk about yourself that way.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's time.
I don't.
I thought we were going in a different direction.
No, I don't want to hear you talk about yourself that way. Like you don't know what abs are. You have abs. They're hidden, but you have them.
Everyone, they're there.
Exactly.
You just gotta,
of course. You
just gotta dig to. You
of
gotta
course.
find.
Think about how well you play golf, right?
at a time.
And if you take some of that away, maybe you're not gonna.
That's true.
Maybe the drive isn't gonna go as far as it does.
You know what, Stu?
I'm
You gotta play your game. You gotta play your game.
100%.
You gotta be you. And a great comeback there by Nicholas, though, in that first set. I mean, you dropped the first 3 points, and he wins 6 in a row. And against Jairo, too. Again, it doesn't give you much. See what they got in this second set here. Jairo will have the serve coming out to begin set 2. There's a serve. Our second set begins. Rebote laid up by Jairo. Here's Nicholas on the inside. 7-line. Rips it low and hard. Scoop. Missed. Nicholas gets on the board first here in set 2.
I mean, Jairo does have a point. Nicholas's hair game is pretty solid. Jairo was complimenting Nicholas's hair, saying that's where it's kind of a Samson-like reference.
Here's a backhand from Jairo. Drops right into the Chula to score. Gets one back, and we're tied 1-1. Right off the bat, Stu. Drops it into that Chula. Here's a backhand, floated up out of reach, clears the screen. Jairo takes off for it, stops at the 5, sends it wall to wall. That's coming way out. Nicholas just got out there. Big bouncer. Jairo settles at the 7. Keeps it low, hard to the inside. What a scoop there by Nicholas. Backhand picked off overhead. Here's Jairo. This one comes shooting off the back wall. Turned by Nicholas again. Jairo goes up for it. Another forehand. Medium height. Able to be played on the rebote. Nicholas switches to the left side. Kind of feeds Jairo, though, with a 5. Whips it. Oh, but right to him. In the air, no less. Jairo recovers, sends it to the outside. Nicholas makes another catch. There's a carom. It lands in. Jairo stops it outside. Forehand goes for the high 3-wall play. Nicholas knows where to be, and the forehand inside scores.
You think Jairo was frustrated?
2 points for Nicholas.
Oh, man. When you try whatever you can, what you know what to do, and Nicholas is just everywhere. And Jairo handles frustration, Jai-Alai, probably better than 90% of the people that I've known in Jai-Alai. Easily. Maybe even 95%.
Right in the corner there, rebote, forehand. Nicholas on the right side, gets it up, but Jairo makes the leaping grab, not gonna let it pass. Sneaks one by inside, rebote, forehand right up the middle. Jairo scrambling, drops it over the top, to get it on the wall. Nicholas slides in, makes a nice catch. Drop shot, that'll score, 2 bounces. 3-1 lead for Nicholas. Look at this, Stu. Kind of acts as a bit of a drop shot. Yeah, Jairo's hanging deep in the backcourt, gets it just above the pad. And second bounce, I mean, by the 5 line, but when you start that deep, it's hard to recover. Jairo opens up with the left side. Into the corner now, Nicholas comes out. It's it back to Jairo. Nicholas sends it high off the front wall. Jairo backpedals. Stops at the 11 line. Sends a forehand high back to the inside. Tough one. Nicholas drops it in. Oh, but that one comes up short in the pad. The pad is bad. Second point for Jairo.
Nicholas leading 3-2 here in the second set.
Into the Chula again for Nicholas there. That one's not coming out. Leads back to 2, 4-2. Nicholas serves. Stuck to the wall. Nicholas lays it up. Hyro up at the 8. Powerful backhand. Dropping into the corner now. Nicholas can't make the save. Hyro with 3. Rebote forehand there by Hyro, plays it back inside. Nicholas scrambling, digs it out, plays it along the wall. Tough one for Hyro, makes a spectacular catch. Rebote right up the middle. Hyro with the stop of the 8, sends it back to Nicholas. He scoops it up. Forehand coming in low. Hyro with a nice scoop of his own. Backhand takes Nicholas to the outside. Rebote hooked out that way. Hyro stays with it. Forehand low to the inside again. Nicholas let it pass, and he can't make the save. 4-4 is the score. Hyro serves. You see he gets it in the basket too, but just can't turn the rebote that deep. 4-4. 2 straight points for Hyro, trying to keep the match going. Nicholas with the backhand. Rebote for Hyro. Kicks it off the wall. Nicholas scrapes it right off. Nice grab. Hyro stays up there, cuts one off, fires it deep. Nicholas in the corner, comes out with the right side. Rebote gets it over Hyro's head. He sends one back even further. Nicholas scrambling, it's cutting inside. Great save. This one steps in front of him. Nicholas picks it up on the bounce. Hard throw. Right in the corner again. 3-wall play dropping. There's Hyro. Nicholas, quick bounce catch, forehand, delivered inside. Scoop, missed! So we are at 5-4 in favor of Nicholas. He's got a possible set and a possible match point.
Both players showing tremendous poise in their positioning.
Hyro gets the backhand. Nicholas takes it in off the wall. Rebote forehand, whipped inside. Nicholas lines it up. Ends the low runner. Hyro goes up for a nice grab at the 9. Right back into that corner. Nicholas, Rebote save, clears the screen. Hyro steps back. Powers another forehand. 3-wall play. Nicholas off his footing. Hits it up. Hyro makes a catch. He's got it to the outside. It's in, but Nicholas read it. Karam from the outside scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Nicholas takes it in straight set, 6-3, 6-4, but the Cyclones won the first 4 matches and take the game day. We'll hear from Nicholas coming up momentarily.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Set number 2, Nicholas to catch there on the outside, and Jairo, yeah, just forget about it. He trapped inside, too much space. Nicholas finds it with the forehand. This one dropped it just above the pad there. And Jairo can't believe it. I don't think he needs it. Rebote there by Nicholas, just above the pad again. Jairo makes the catch, straight to the outside, but look at this read. Nicholas all over it, makes a great stop, and the carom scores for the win. Great respect between these two opponents there. And we're going to join us here. Take a look at those season totals. We'll get back to that after the interview here, but we got Nicholas over here in the cage, ready to go here. Winner of that last singles match, Nicholas, you and Jairo, a lot of respect for each other, have played a lot of great singles matches. What was it like to finish off the day against him?
Yeah, I'm happy today for win my single. Versus Jairo, it's always difficult, no?
Yeah.
He played very good, he played very strong, and yeah, I'm happy for my win in the single, and that's it.
Awesome, Nicholas. Great performance there. Second win for the Devils today. Great point. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at our standings here before we depart for today. Take a look at the Cyclones, still moving up. 5.5 points now, 1.5 clear of the Fireballs in second place. Warriors and Chargers tied for third, and the Renegades and Devils down there at the bottom in fifth and sixth place. Renegades will be in action tomorrow night. I believe they're playing the Chargers, so join us back here at 5 p.m. Eastern Time as we continue on this Fall 25 Battle Court season. We'll see you then, everybody.